Fools. All of them. I remember growing up, watching King Elrenus, thinking I could stand alongside him as his greatest mage. What a foolish dream that was. I trained under the way of the mage. I looked left and right. I saw elves born in capital hospitals, surrounded by comfort, safety. Not like me. Not like those from the villas, the forgotten places. Still, I trained. I fought for the king. I bled for him. For our people. Then, one day, I was sent to a burning village in the plains. The Black Oak pass-through. When I had arrived, it was already too late. I found a child, dead in her mother's arms, and I asked her where the soldiers were. She told me there weren't any. I went to the king. He said he was stretched too thin. Not enough people. Not enough reach. So I did it myself. I recruited them. I built Xolia's soldiers with my own hands. And still, he sent them to guard the capital, the shining city, the safe city, the one my parents could never afford. I made more than enough gold, and I gave it away to the villages, to the forgotten, to those with nothing. I became an archmage, and I still bled for him. For decades, I bled. I trained a man, a promising one. Varos Ironveil. He became my brother in arms, and he saw it too. The cracks in Xolia, the isolation, the stagnation. People were leaving, going to Thori for better lives. And I stood before the king, and I asked him, what happens when a threat comes that requires unity? Not just Xolia, but the galaxy itself. We stand in Stone Age isolation, in a world of metal ships, energy weapons, machines beyond comprehension. We must evolve. We must open ourselves. He said no. He called it unrealistic. He said we didn't have the gold. Too dangerous to trust outsiders. So Varos and I, we became bitter. After everything we gave, everything we bled for, he dismissed it all, like it meant nothing. We couldn't accept that, so we left. We found Veiled Moon Valley, a place our ancestors once worshipped under the moon goddess. And when we stood beneath that moonlight, I thought, perhaps this is what peace feels like. We built a town. We took in orphans, children with nowhere left to go, so no child would suffer alone. And for the first time, I understood what it meant to be a father. I stopped building soldiers. I started building a family, a Moonveil family. I remember the first generation leaving, starting their lives. And I was happy, truly happy. Until many generations later, I woke up. Gunfire. Lecter Corp. I had only heard the stories, warnings, myths, and I realized I was right. The day I warned the king about had come. The sky turned black. The planet was hidden, but it didn't matter. They were already here. Varos held the entrance. I told the children to hide, and I fought. For the first time in years, I became an archmage again. The general arrived. I knew I would not survive this, so I cast my greatest spell. Let them remember this valley. Let Lecter Corp regret ever stepping into it. The smoke cleared, and they fled. My body is failing now. And I see her, Luna, my child, standing before me. I gave her my axe because it's her turn now to finish what I started, to be the beacon for our people. I did everything I could, but I do not know if it was enough. Only time will tell.